Welcome to This Is the Day. I'm Drew Crisp.
And I'm Bo Chansey. Welcome to This Is the Day, where we do a show for you on This Is the Day, musical version style, where we basically just narrate like we're in a song, but there is no pattern.
No pattern at all.
None whatsoever, but we keep doing it. You ever notice that?
Oh, yeah.
You get these musicals and they're
man.
like, yeah, we kind of got a song here. Yeah, now just narrate some stuff like you're singing.
But we have to move the plot along, so we're going to have to move.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of action going on behind you while this is happening. They're gonna change the set, you know. Nobody will notice because you're still singing.
You're still singing, but
Ish.
we got to turn it. And yep, you're right.
That's really my wheelhouse, the speak sing.
Speak, sing.
Speak sing.
That's right.
Yeah, I shouldn't leave that zone. That's where I should stay.
Yep.
Speak sing.
I had an art teacher in elementary school who would speak, sing. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, all the instructions. Yeah. Grab your paper now. Grab your pencils. Here we go.
It explains so much about you. That early childhood trauma has produced this.
Yes.
I'm glad you have a forum where you can talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had
Maybe get some closure.
High and tight. It was all very short, but she had it was all very well put and tight. And Miss Preston. Hey, Miss Preston.
Yeah, you're her prized pupil. She's like, look what I created.
Oh, look what I've created. Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Art teacher. I had a bad art experience.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. How do you grade art?
Right.
I have problems with it.
Right.
I don't know how you grade art.
Right.
But they're great out there grading the art.
Grading art.
Grading art.
Right.
Okay, so that's a problem to begin with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you know, so you had to do your assignments and you need to complete them and everything. I'm all on board with that.
Yeah.
But no matter what I turned in, I got an 80.
Right.
No matter what, I turned everything in, I got an 80. It was an 80. Somewhere between 79 and 81. Okay, make an 80. And there were other kids that everything they turned in, it was 98.
Right.
You know, because they were the good artists.
Yeah.
You know, they could do art well. So they could draw something and you could tell what it was.
Right.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And so it came time to the segment of the course where we were drawing hands. And I was okay, for some reason, at drawing hands, which apparently is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Okay.
So I cheated. I'm going to admit it right now. I'm admitting this. There was a kid in the class who made A's on everything, 98. I made 80. And we made an agreement. I would draw two hands.
Yep.
He would shade them both.
Okay.
Then I would pick the better of the two because he could shade well, but he couldn't draw hands. So I drew two hands. He shaded them both. I picked the better one. He made a 98. I made an 80.
Yeah, come on now.
I had drawn both hands.
Come on now. There's some subjectivity going on in this grading.
Basically, life lesson right there in 7th grade.
Yep.
7th grade life lesson. Everybody's full of it. That was my life lesson. I'm sure the teacher was awesome. I have nothing against her, but I mean, that's kind of the way the world works.
That's right.
Oh, you're good at this, so. Oh, you're bad at this, so.
Yeah. We'll elevate this.
Whatever.
Okay.
But it's true. That's how it works.
I remember, hey, you got to draw this bowl of fruit. I need to tell that it's a bowl of fruit. And so I drew a circle, and then a bigger circle around that. And they said, this does not look like a bowl of fruit. And I said, you're looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's upside down.
I'm looking at it from the bottom angle. That's what's going on.
You did not.
No, I didn't. But because I'm not a realist in my art, I can't draw things that look like other things. Yeah, I'm not very good at that.
Okay.
Because someone told me that I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I got 80s. And so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Forever. I mean, it's for real. Like I left 7th grade art believing that I was not a creative person.
Right.
And I believed that lie for 10, 15 years.
Right.
And then I'm everything I'm doing is creative and making things constantly. When all of a sudden I went, hey, wait a minute. This narrative that was assigned to me is silly.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's sometimes the medium, right? Like, try a different medium, you know?
Or do the same. I mean, do the same one in a different way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think about this sometimes. There was a musician, his name is Daniel Johnston. He's passed away last year, but he did music, and like if you just listen to it, like caught just a little bit of it, you might laugh and you go, well, that's terrible, or that's no good, or his voice is awful, and his musicianship is choppy and no good. But the weird thing is like I would listen, and I'll go back and just spend like a week or two listening to his music, because it's like I can hear what was in his head. And it doesn't sound like anything else. But I would hate for somebody to go and like make his music good, in that sense, that it would be more what people expect. Instead, it was like, and that's what I want for creativity, is for what's going on in your head or in my head or in anybody's head, that there be outlets of expression, so that it makes the world. I think it just makes the world more beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love all that.
It's kind of fun.
Absolutely.
This is the day.
Yep. Okay. And sometimes people find a medium that they love, and some of you may be in this, you love this medium, knitting. And I saw someone driving the other day that I was like, they love their craft. They love it. I'll show you a picture here. This was the car. Every bumper sticker was about knitting, like it was just like, wow, I've never seen such passion. Knit and purl.
Knit and purl?
Knit and purl is
What's that?
So purling, I guess, is another way. So knitting is one direction. Purling is going the other direction.
Oh my goodness,
potentially.
They do both?
I had to look it up.
They go both ways?
They go
Wow.
both ways,
Okay.
yeah.
What are those other bumper stickers?
All about spinning and knitting. There's one that says knit happens.
It does.
Knit happens.
It can. Yeah.
I wanted to share with you because I was like, look at this. Don't knit and drive. That's a good.
Go for knit.
Go.
It's a go for knitting.
Go for knitting. Go for.
Why do you have a bumper sticker of a cute little gopher knitting?
Yes.
Go for knit.
Go for knit. What I want to ask this person, though, is something that I saw a place of an establishment. I want to ask them about this question because the name of the place, you ready for this? The Yarn Cellar. SELLAR. This is the sign.
Yarn Cellar.
The Yarn Cellar. It bothers me so much.
Why?
Because it's not like the cellar, like you're going down in the cellar, and it's also not we will sell you this. We are a seller of yarn. It mixes the both, and I'm a little bit taken aback, and maybe that's what they want, but the Yarn Cellar.
Well, you could talk to them, introduce yourself, find out their last name.
Oh.
Could be seller.
The sellers.
Could be the sellers.
Could be the sellers.
Could be sellers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thoroughly enjoy. I wish there was. I can't think of the one thing I'd put on the white. What's the White Avalon? Like what?
Oh, it's a blank canvas.
It's a blank canvas.
Yeah, but it speaks a lot. Your license plate's pretty good. 23 Pooh.
23 Pooh. Yep. Didn't choose it. It chose me. It chose me.
Did the knitting world? I mean, it's really coming together. I got a knit bit for Christmas last year.
Knit bit.
It tracks my stitches.
It tracks my stitches.
Got to get my stitches in.
Is this a real thing? The knit bit.
The knit bit. Yeah, you gotta get your stitches in every day.
Hey, Darla. I think you need to pick it up on the knitting. You got some low knit bits. You need to pick up your stitches. Oh, this is good.
That's funny. Okay. All right, you ready for a verse of the day?
I need it.
All right, we got a verse of the day here from Joshua, chapter 4, verse 24 in the Old Testament. Context here, the Israelite people are now have wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, and now they're going in to possess the land, the promised land that God had promised them when he delivered them from Egyptian captivity, and Joshua is going to be the one to do it. So Moses has passed away. Joshua is the new leader of the people, and in order to go into this new land that they're going to have to possess and take over, they have to cross the Jordan River.
Okay.
And so what God has done is just like when they crossed the Red Sea, God parted the waters when they were fleeing from Egypt with the armies behind them. Now, when they're entering into the Promised Land, He's doing it again, and it's almost like there's some closure here. He's like, okay, I started you on this journey this way. Now I'm going to take you out of this wilderness and into this new place. And they actually set up a monument there so that they could always remember how God had delivered them and then given them. And so similar kind of a mindset, like as we think about we've been delivered and we're going to inherit. So we haven't we haven't inherited yet, but we have been delivered.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're kind of in that space. Have fun. All right.
good.
So this is what it says. Joshua 4:24. He did this so that the peoples of the earth might know that the hand of the Lord is powerful, and so that you might always fear the Lord your God. I'll read it again. He did this so that all the peoples of the earth might know that the hand of the Lord is powerful, so that you might always fear the Lord your God. All right, Drew, what jumps out at you?
The hand of the Lord is powerful. I think about like generations that would just take, once they get into the promised land, and again, I mean, honestly, this happens, like generations begin to forget like what it was, and they begin to take for granted all that they have. Doing this so the peoples of the earth might know that the hand of the Lord is powerful, and that the end of all is to fear him because he is powerful. I don't know, that just sticks out to me that they give like personification to God, that his hand, what he can accomplish and do, and what he can work with is powerful.
Yeah. Well, it's all through Joshua with the way that they possess the land, it was through obedience. So God, first of all, separates the Jordan River so that they can pass through. So we're not talking like 100 people or 1,000 people. I mean, we're talking like 1 million plus people probably crossing through them. And this is a massive movement of people into an occupied land. And you're right, like a few generations removed, the story could have moved from look what God did to, well, we were a mighty military force.
Right.
Or some version of that. We did this. But this is what God did. I mean, even like the walls of Jericho coming down with the trumpet blasts and the shouts of worship. God, his armies lead with worship, exalting him and glorifying him. And that's what, he always had in mind for his people. And I believe that's true today. And so, but sometimes we can do that. We think, well, look what we did or look what I did, as opposed to, well, this is who God is and what he did and who he declares that I am.
We have to set up monuments to remind ourselves that that is true, or otherwise we begin to think that it is by our own power.
Well, the monuments in and of themselves have no value other than the telling of the story.
Yes.
Of what they left just on their own. I mean, but to say, oh, what is that? Or let me tell you this story, a reminder to tell the story. And, now that, I mean, this is pretty cool that, we have literacy and, the printed word and the digital word, and we can share information even like this.
Yeah.
We get so many different ways that we can tell those stories.
Yep. I think too, like what happens in our worship services every week, communion, reminding ourselves of, setting forth this important thing that Jesus did for all of us by dying on the cross for our sins. Like that's something we do weekly to remember. Yeah.
Good.
It's good.
Sweet. Not so good, not so sweet, but still available to us. We have a calendar page. It's a so punny one. I know you love the puns.
I do enjoy a good pun.
You love the puns. So you ready?
Yep.
How does NASA prepare for a party?
How does NASA prepare for a party? Do they throw parties, NASA?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
How does NASA prepare for a party?
I don't know.
They plan it.
They plan it.
They plan it.
That's great. That's a great joke. That's very punny. It works. It plays on this idea that there's, solar planets, but there's also this idea that we plan things if we're going to do them. PLAN, it, IT.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone got it.
Prepare.
Prepare.
A synonym for prepare would be to plan.
Plan.
And then IT.
Yeah.
They plan it,
Plan
being
it.
the object that they're planning.
Yep.
But plan it with the E.
That's a rich,
pretty close.
rich pun.
Yeah.
That's good.
And once you break it down, it helps.
What they talk about, like comedy, if you have to like dissect it, you know, it's really not funny anymore.
Unless that's the bit.
Unless that's the bit. Okay. Well, that's fun. So,
My favorite space pun is anything dealing with Uranus.
oh, okay. Yep. Yep. That's right. That's right. Or just, you know, how Saturn is in a kind of a multiple relationships, you know, kind of
a lot
in
of rings.
polyamory situation with Saturn. A lot of rings.
Gotta put a ring on it.
Got to put a ring on it.
Saturn.
Apparently, a lot of people liked it.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, you know, there are a lot of rings.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
And then, you know,
Yeah.
Pluto, just what's up with that? In or you out? Make up your daggum mind. Pluto.
You know what? You know why Venus doesn't really get invited to many parties? He really needs his space. I don't know. I'm trying. Got a huh from Sally. Heh. They plan it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's our galaxy's favorite song?
I don't know.
Nep. They love that Neptune.
Neptune. They love that Neptune. What's our galaxy's favorite candy bar?
Mars.
It's the Milky Way. Mars.
Well, there's the Mars bar.
Yeah, I know. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Bo,
Yeah.
we also have a day. We have a.
Sorry, I was on the Mercury, but we
Were
can,
you? No,
we
go-
can skip
go,
it.
please.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm just very excited about this national holiday.
okay.
I'm very excited about it.
What is it? It's it's International Kissing Day. Yeah, I know.
International Kissing Day.
It's an awkward day to know exactly like what to do on International Kissing Day, and yet here we are, and here you are, and here you are.
Yeah. With great lips to kiss. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Buckle up.
I can't believe you didn't.
Well, I didn't come, meet you halfway.
There was a bit of a repulsion there.
Well, I didn't know. I hadn't made that decision. You got to make the decision.
Well, you were giving me the signals. You were saying you were really excited about this day.
I am. Because here's the thing. I just find it very fascinating that when we see like a little baby, right? And it's like, I love this little baby so much. I've got to take my lips and I've got to press them against the forehead of this little baby. That's how I'm going to share my expression of love and appreciation for this little thing. Kissing is weird. It's weird. It's interesting. I don't think we talk about it. Kissing, it's just why our lips to things.
Kissing a baby?
Yeah. Why is that my push?
Why do we want to kiss?
Maybe it has to do with breath. Like I don't know.
Well, I think it's an intimate exchange.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, it just denotes intimacy.
That's
the
good.
Bible talks about greet one another with a holy kiss.
Okay, that's good.
That is a command in the Bible. Like it is there. Like when
Yep.
people are like, I just want to do whatever the Bible says. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yep. Yeah.
Nobody takes me up on it. I'm like, let's get to kissing. I don't want to.
No, and I know that maybe there's a cultural barrier. Like.
What? Whoa. You're saying like
No.
like you need to read the Bible in like context of what it's saying and culture and
For sure.
interpret it and apply it in changing cultural dynamics?
100%. 100%.
You heretic. It says, greet one another with a holy kiss. And we've been here all morning, and you, brother, have not greeted me with a holy kiss.
I love that I've interpreted it as like holy kiss, and I just.
Oh, God. Never mind. I'm out. I want to be anti-biblical now.
I just like, the pastor goes, all right, let's greet one another. Let's turn around, greet your neighbor.
Yeah, that's really why we couldn't meet together during COVID. All the kissing.
That's it.
Yeah.
We can't trust those churches not to greet one another with those holy kisses.
It's like Well, I'm always going to shake hands.
That's it.
I'm like, I mean, I like shaking hands. I'm
I
a
do too.
big fan because basically it keeps you at least arm's distance.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a barrier. I got at least this much right here. Like, you're not coming in. I hate if we get one of these and then you pull me in for the hug.
Oh, you
I'm
pull
like,
me in.
dadgummit, one or the other, and
Pull me in.
preferably neither.
Yes, you're right. Kissing day. Yes, this is it.
I went in on the bowels.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Distance, still respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Greeting. Kissing day.
Yep. Celebrate kissing day.
I don't kiss a lot of. I don't want to kiss your baby.
Okay.
I don't,
No.
No. Like,
No.
that's not my place.
Do you think it's okay? Like, you have to ask, right? I mean, that's probably.
I don't know. People take their liberties with the smooches. I'll kiss a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I've seen you kiss a
I'm
dog.
sure you have. Yeah.
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 International Kissing Day.
Kissing day. Have a Hershey kiss.
Have a Hershey kiss.
It's a day for everybody. There's a way to celebrate.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Maybe just like smooches into the air.
You can blow kisses.
Have you heard this one? There's people that will go chef's kiss. You ever heard that? Chef's kiss.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. I think apparently it means like that's really good. Like that. Oh, well done, chef's kiss.
Well, wouldn't it just be more like
Maybe
that?
that. Yeah, maybe
I think
it's
it's
that.
more like that.
You're right. Chef's kiss. So when you find something that's today, yeah,
I sure hope we blew a lot of kisses out there.
we did.
They're out there. I hope somebody would.
I hope someone's catching them. Catch those, please.
We don't want them to land on the wrong spot.
Somebody's there just disgruntled. What was
the
that?
heck? Well,
Who's throwing kisses around?
wouldn't that be great if you could? Like, it wouldn't be creepy at all. Like if you just went.
They feel like they have to. They feel like they have to catch it.
Like after it registers, it's like.
All right. I'll put it away.
I got you.
I got you. Don't worry. Okay. Bo?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You're moving us along.
Well, no, I don't know.
I'm gonna play a little Trivial Pursuit.
Trevor seat.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So listen, we've got all these. They're piling up on us, honestly.
Yep.
These congratulatory pop rocks from Funda Fox, and we need to give them away. So you guys got to play along. Guess it all 6. Listen, if you get 5 out of 6 today, I'm changing the rules. It's kissing day.
It's kissing day.
Okay, I threw those kisses out there. You get 5 out of 6. I'll send you a congratulatory pop rocks from a Funda box.
You only got to get 5.
I'm gonna guess it all 6. Guess it all 6. Let's play. Let us know. We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition. Alice has been removed from the new box.
I had to move her.
These are new cards.
New cards.
Fresh.
Fresh. Oh, this is good.
So good. 5 out of 6.
Blue.
Blue geography.
Geography. The highest peak in the Caucasus Mountains is in which country? Let me spell it. Caucasus. Caucasus Mountains. The highest peak is in which country? So I'm assuming they mean that this mountain range is in multiple countries.
I would
The
assume,
highest
yeah.
peak is in which country?
Can I get a continent?
Okay, yeah. Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in Asia.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say the highest peak of this mountain range is in India.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Russia?
Okay. Typically, I thought that was in Europe, but
Maybe I'm wrong then.
is it?
Is Russia an Asian?
Yeah.
It's Asia. Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Mount Elbrus is 18,000 feet high.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. That's a high mountain.
That's a high mountain. It's only the 10th tallest
Okay, well,
peak in the world.
I missed one. I'm still in it.
You're still in it. You're
5
still
out
in
of
it.
6, yeah.
Yep. Pink.
Pink, entertainment.
Which daring Canadian filmmaker plumbed the abyss and took a submersible to to the deepest part of the world's ocean, the Challenger Deep, in 2012. Canadian filmmaker, loves the water. He plumbed the abyss, took a submersible to the deepest part of the world's ocean, the Challenger Deep, in 2012.
James Cameron.
James Cameron is correct. Fortunately, he wasn't terminated and set the record for deepest solo dive at almost 7 miles below the surface.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yellow.
Yellow, history.
Okay. Name 4 of the 6 presidents whose first name was James.
4 of 6.
4 of 6.
First name James.
First name James. 6 presidents. You got to name 4 of them named James.
James Buchanan.
Look at that.
That's one, right?
Mm-hmm.
James Madison?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2.
Mm-hmm.
James Monroe?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3.
Mm-hmm.
James Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
There's 4.
Yep.
James... Well, I already got my 4.
Yeah.
There's 2 more?
Yep.
James... All right, give me the other 2.
Polk
Jimmy Carter?
and Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. I got 5.
Yeah.
I think I probably would have gotten Polk eventually.
Yeah.
But
That's tricky on the Carter because they...
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
James.
James. Okay. That's a good one.
Okay.
We're looking at purple.
Purple, art and literature.
Oh, here we go. Edvard Munch was inspired to paint the blood red skies of the Scream in the aftermath of which 1883 volcanic eruption?
Oh, come on.
A volcano from the 1800s. Inspired to paint the blood red skies, the Scream, in the aftermath of which 1883 volcanic eruption? It doesn't get more trivial than this.
Vesuvius.
No, it's the
Krakatoa?
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa?
Krakatoa. You know that?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I know the volcano.
Okay.
Yeah.
The debris in the sky
Krakatoa.
produced fiery red sunsets that were seen by people all over the world.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool painting.
Yeah, very cool. Used to have it hanging up in my bedroom as a kid. Loved it. Green. It's green.
Science and nature.
HDL and LDL are the good and bad versions of what compound, respectively? HDL and LDL are the good and bad versions of what compound, respectively?
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol is correct. Correctorol.
Just a guess.
All right. And orange?
Orange. Sports and leisure.
Okay. Among her many achievements, who was the first player to make a slam dunk in a WNBA game? First player to make a slam dunk in a WNBA game.
Leslie?
I'm going to give it to you. Lisa Leslie.
Lisa
Yeah.
Leslie.
Yeah, great.
That's her last name, though, Leslie.
Leslie, yep, Lisa
Yeah.
Leslie. She also won 3 MVPs and 4 Olympic gold medals. So,
Well, looky there.
look at that.
I got 4.
4.
I did not get 6 or 5. You got 5 or 6. Very gettable card.
You knew
Well, yeah, I didn't.
How do you
guess
say it? Krakatoa?
Krakatoa?
Krakatoa? Okay.
Krakatoa?
I had no idea what that was.
That's what I do when I get a foot cramp.
I got Krakatoa.
I got a Krakatoa.
Oh, I got to crack my toe.
All right, let us know. Send you a congratulatory pop rocks. All right. Every day with Jesus.
Every day.
Thought for the day. Churches will make mistakes, but when we err, it better be on the side of reaching out too aggressively, if that's even possible. Which I don't think it is. Colossians 1:28 through 29. We proclaim him, admonishing and teaching everyone with all wisdom, so that we may present everyone perfect in Christ. To this end I labor, struggling with all his energy, which so powerfully works in me. That's the whole point of This Is the Day. We're just trying to aggressively share God's love and go for it. And, for all those haters out there telling us to stop.
We won't stop.
Not gonna stop, not gonna stop, gonna keep on going.
Because we want to share God's love.
Oh, we got our knit bit. Got to get our stitches in.
Got to get our stitches in. Got my knit bit.
All right.
Got my knit bit.
This is the day. I've enjoyed spending it with you.
Yep.